reopen. The House passed a temporary funding bill yesterday afternoon that would open things back up by a thin voting margin of 222 to 209. The bill then made its way over to President Trump late last night and officially ended the longest shutdown in U.S. history.
Finally.
And of course, there was like all this other crap. They can't just, vote on extending, the spending for, keep the government going and to pay the air traffic controllers. There was all this other stuff, and I didn't realize this was also part of what they were
throwing it in there.
The only thing I had heard about was the extension of whatever the healthcare thing was. Right? I'd heard about that, but there was also something in there about like what is it called? CBD.
Weed stuff in there?
Yeah, look it up. Yeah, about basically like making it so like you can't do it. Kind of like restricting CBD stuff, and there was something else in there about like whoever turned over their cell phone records as part of the investigation into the January 6th insurrection. Like they crammed they're making it about SNAP benefits and about air traffic controllers. Meanwhile, they're doing their own little negotiation on all this other garbage.
All the pork.
Yeah, what is that they call it?
And there was some sort of LGBTQ stuff in
something.
there.
I wish they could just vote on things for what they are.
Right.
We could.
They call it the whatever bill.
Yep.
And so let's just have it so it's just about that. Mm-hmm. And you can't sneak these other things.
That's what it is.
In there.
Making side deals. Like, we'll just sneak that in.
Because nobody hears about that stuff until after it's already done.
Exactly.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Never changes.
Well, while you do that, speaking of the president, we've got some Epstein news. A 2011 email, says a victim spent time at Epstein's house with Trump, but Trump was never accused of anything in the email. Then in 2015, Epstein and a journalist talked about Trump, and the journalist warned that CNN might ask Trump about Epstein. Then a 2019 email claims that Trump kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago and knew about the girls. There's no proof of that at this time. Now let's hop across the aisle because other emails mention former President Bill Clinton. Epstein said Clinton had lied to him and, quote, had no conscience. So he told people to stop talking to Clinton. However, other emails still mention Clinton being part of Epstein's plans and suggest the pair may have stayed in touch longer than they admitted. So nothing new. We know that it's a Clinton-Trump situation.
Right. And so that's the thing about when this story comes up. I don't think anybody doubts that Trump is in there, Clinton's in there. Like that, you already know. Like they can withhold stuff all.
Right.
Let's just they're in there.
Exactly.
Right. I want to see everybody else who you don't know about.
Yeah, and if you're afraid that it's going to make you look at someone differently, stop idolizing politicians.
Well, just in general, I want to know about the ones that we don't, like the ones that you think are all whatever, and that's the one I'm really interested. Like.
Nancy Pelosi.
I'm saying, but like, Trump's name comes up or Clinton's name comes up. You go, okay, of course they
know.
No one's surprised by that. Yeah,
exactly.
Right. What about Gordon Ramsay?
I want to see Gordon Ramsay in there.
Yeah, somebody.
Well, baseball handed out its Cy Young Awards, which are given to the best pitchers in the league. In the American League, Tigers ace Tariq Skubal won for the second year in a row for leading Detroit back to the playoffs. In the National League, Pirates pitcher Paul Skeens added to his Rookie of the Year title by winning his first Cy Young. Next up, MLB will announce the MVPs tonight. Shohei Ohtani expected to win his fourth MVP for the National League. And the American League race is between Aaron Judge and Cal Raleigh.
Okay, here, I got the details.
Tell us.
So the provision that was added to the federal spending package to reopen the government significantly tightens federal regulation of hemp-derived THC products.
Okay.
So it prohibits the unregulated sale of intoxicating hemp-based or hemp-derived products, including Delta 8, from being sold online in gas stations and in corner stores. It preserves two types of products, non-intoxicating CBD products and industrial hemp products intended for non-consumptive uses. So I'm guessing like CBD, like lotions and stuff, I guess.
The balms.
It tightens the definition limit. So hemp-derived
cannabinoid,
whatever products are restricted to those capable of being naturally produced by the plant, not synthetically manufactured or derived, and a total THC in such products may be no more than 0.3 by dry weight.
That doesn't sound like that.
So it just aims to close what many lawmakers were calling a loophole that allowed hemp-derived products with these psychoactive, whatever word you can,
cannabinoid,
to proliferate these largely unregulated markets.
Yeah, and if it's the gas station stuff, then I kind of support it because that stuff, like,
What's it
really
called again? Like K2 or something?
Spice.
Yeah.
Well, that was like the synthetic weed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
the stuff that it's
That
actually
was like from
dangerous.
the 90s, man. Yeah, that
Yeah.
stuff was always like.
But they still
Like
have that
zombie
at
out.
gas stations in like the South and
Oh, yeah.
in
Yeah.
areas where
Obviously.
Dangerous? I mean, I would think that it would just be like how you can sell alcohol
No,
at
no,
regular
it-
stores
It like
to be able to sell weed
it
at regular.
legit like burns your brain.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, it's officially the end of an era. Yesterday, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia minted the last penny ever to be put in circulation after 230
So what now?
years.
Nickel for your thoughts?
The Treasury says that given the rapid modernization of the American wallet, the government no longer believes that the continued production of the penny is responsible or necessary. And here's why. The cost to make a penny has gone up in the last decade. For 1 cent, it costs 3.69 cents. And when you do the math, this was Tyler's math, by the way, so beware.
Okay.
It would cost $369 to make $100 worth of pennies. The final
That
penny.
sounds about government, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's perfect. The final penny will not go into circulation. It will be auctioned off if anybody's interested.
That is such trips me, though.
Wow.
We should get that
No
penny
more
for
pennies?
Seabass.
I mean, there are still pennies out there. There's not
So
making
you can throw
new
it on the
ones.
ground,
Yeah.
Morgan?
Think about how
So
many
they
like
can waste it.
old ass coins you find from time
Yeah.
to time. It's not like
For
they wear down as like quickly as a paper bill.
Yeah,
So
that's-
how does this work? They just stop making them,
Yeah.
and then
They're just
people accept them. for
Yeah, I mean,
a
they'll
while.
be in circulation
We'll
for
still
however
have-
long, but
Yeah.
how long, do you think the next generation, they'll just be like, what's a penny?
Probably because
Oh, yeah,
more and more
probably.
places are doing the rounding thing.
Yep.
You know, they'll round the closest, nickel.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be all digital. One of
Yeah.
my predictions
Yeah.
is the dollar will become like a crypto,
They're
so there
pushing that.
won't be any physical money.
but we still have the $2 bill you could use. You
Yeah.
very rarely see it, but if a store takes it,
I don't think it's going to go completely digital. I think we still have gold bars, dude.
Right.
You know?
People
Yeah.
hide those in their rooms.
Oh, and there's a friend of ours. Their in-laws live with them, and like once a month they get a delivery of metals.
Sweet.
Like so, they're
I love
ordering,
that.
They're ordering
Yeah.
like gold and silver
really?
bars and
Like
things. Like and
physical
it's
stuff?
like another shipment.
Do
Where
they
are we
get
putting this?
Do they get those big food buckets too? Is it like a
I
prepper
don't-
thing?
No,
it's
it's
just-
the gold bar thing.
Yeah.
Every time they become available at Costco, they sell out immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a new treatment for alcohol addiction, and it's basically as easy as popping a mint.
There you go, Greg.
Yeah, it's called Clutch by Or Health, and it dissolves into your tongue.
No thanks.
So it works by blocking, this is so sad, you'd hate this, blocking the brain's opioid receptors so alcohol doesn't trigger that feel-good feeling, which
Why do
basically
it
helps
then?
reduce, exactly, which
Yeah.
helps reduce cravings. And because it absorbs quickly, it may have fewer side effects than, like ingesting a regular pill.
It sounds like semaglutide, trizepatide
Exactly.
stuff because it kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't make alcohol taste good.
Well, there's been around for a long time called Suboxone. And that's like basically the same thing for drugs. Like the drug just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
So it's the alcohol version.
Yeah.
Plus, the best part is you don't have to quit drinking completely. You can just take it on days you want to cut back. So
Really?
basically made for alcoholics as well as people who just want to drink less, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to try that.
I
'Cause
would like for you to
used
try and
not
tell us.
believe stuff like that. Like, oh, how could a pill really work? But I remember when I was on Wellbutrin, back when I was a smoker, it made me not want to smoke.
Really?
It actually worked.
That sounds like for Wellbutrin, that sounds like a side effect, happy accident. Like people are taking this to feel better, but they also don't like cigarettes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm saying if you can just
Like
remove,
off-brand or whatever.
if you can remove what it is that's making you, people eat because they feel hungry.
Right.
So the weight loss drugs, like
Don't be hungry.
with this Zepbound that I'm taking, I'm like hardly ever
Yeah.
where I sit and I go, man, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if there's something there, I go, man, I can maybe eat something, but not a lot. Like my
Yeah.
appetite's gone.
Yeah.
It's zapped out.
Yeah.
So that helps.
Zepped
Oh,
out.
I want to bathe in it.
So that
Get some Zepbound, Greg. It's
I
awesome.
you can
want-
find
You would never
some.
give it to him. He's real thin.
Oh, we can find some people to give it to.
I know.
Okay, so
We know people.
I'll tell a story, and I can't tell you who it is. A friend of mine, he was on one of the medications. I'm not going to say what medication, but it was one of the ones that is for people with diabetes. So in order for it to get covered by his insurance, he had to have an A1C, diabetic
Like high,
level,
yeah.
a
Yeah.
certain thing, right? Well, guess what? He lost a ton of weight, and he doesn't qualify for it anymore. But he's put on 10 pounds, and so he wants to use the weight loss medication still, wants it to be covered, and so he's got this doctor. The guy is a real doctor.
Yeah.
And so,
Doctor of philosophy.
so what they did is the doctor told him, he goes, all right, dude, here's what you're going to do. We're going to send you for a blood test.
Yeah.
He goes, but in the 2 hours before the blood test, you have to consume 2 cups of sugar.
Oh my god.
Nice.
2 cups.
2 cups. Now, it sounds not just like eat it, like, whatever.
Right, with a spoon.
So you can make like a gallon of
Water.
iced tea
Yeah.
and put 2 cups of sugar in it, which, by the way, is what my dad's side of the family has been doing. They call it Fife tea.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's sweet tea.
Is it sweeter than sweet tea?
It's sweet tea is what it is,
Yeah.
but it's you fresh brew it and then you 2 cups of sugar. Now they use Splenda. They've moved on, but and then just drink that and you got to force it down in that 2 hours. But guess what?
It works.
It worked.
A1C's through the roof.
It worked.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't have
Yeah,
to pay
and so
for
now it's covered.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's 2 cups of sugar.
All right.
If I could
doing
choke
2
down all
hours
that stuff.
before
Doing
the
it.
blood test.
If we can all choke down that stuff before our colonoscopies, we could do this.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
like Kool-Aid.
But
It's for the greater good.
Yeah.
the thing is, Greg, you're skinny, and I mean the listeners think you're on drugs anyways.
Fine.
True.
Dude, all our comments, they think you're on weight loss drugs.
Let them think whatever they want.
Yeah, I'm 10 pounds from being at my lowest weight in the last 12 years.
All right.
Nice.
And there was a time, remember I got down.
Oh, yeah.
There was a picture of me with Jerry O'Connell when he was in here. And that's kind of what I've been using is because that was at my lowest weight in the last dozen years.
And you're like, which one's Jerry O'Connell?
No, but that was my lowest weight. And that
Yeah.
was 225.
Nice.
Right. And so I'm 235 as of yesterday. I'm like,
So you're there.
I don't feel like I'm that close.
That's what this
But
bill
man, this
says.
Zepbound's working, man.
Yep.
It is.
All right.
Shout out to Trizepatide.
Try Zepatoid.
I'm telling you, like, yeah, people, I don't know, they're all weird about it. Like, oh, I don't want to,
I don't think anyone's weird about
I'm
it
gonna
anymore.
be,
No.
that's cheating, whatever. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
who
over.
cares?
No.
Nobody
Who
does
cares?
that anymore.
Yeah, I
think
don't think anybody cares.
It's
Yeah.
the people that are jealous. Like,
Yep.
I'm jealous that you guys are on it, so it might come off as
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
hater
I
sometimes.
think that's over.
It might be like also just like a financial jealousy thing. you
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
And it's
What?
becoming cheaper and cheaper every day. Well,
Hey,
it's
my
just
buddy
like,
got it covered.
Well, it
2
went
cups
from
of sugar, dog.
I understand.
yeah, it went from 1,500 to 500 for a lot
Yeah,
of people.
and to even lower than that.
Yeah.
And
you
now
know?
did they just sign something or whatever? They're going to make $140 or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But even
Yeah, there was like
500
a week
a
or
month.
so ago, there
It's
was
a
a
lot.
story.
That's
Yeah.
It's a
Fortune.
lot.
There's some deal worked out
Yep.
with the 2 companies.
Yeah, and then the people I argue with, when it gets down to like $300, $400, I go, dude, look how much you're spending on food. When
Yeah.
you just go,
True.
And you're a big fat ass.
day.
Truth.
You're spending so much
Yeah.
money each month on food. It just balances out the money that you're spending on food. And now you're skinnier and
Yeah.
you look a lot better. You feel a lot better. You
It
have a lot
certainly-
more energy.
It certainly offsets, like if you take the money that you're saving on that, it offsets a bit, even if it doesn't cover it completely. But even look at what you're spending and think about how much you would end up spending in other like health related problems.
Heart medicine.
You know, being in the hospital for something,
Yeah.
or you're on diabetes medication,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
just in general, all the stuff that's that go like what's your life, what are years on your life worth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What matters the most is how do you look? You know?
Yeah,
How do you look?
that's
How do you
true,
look?
Greg.
Yeah.
What's that worth?
The end all be all.
And
Right.
we don't really know what the side effects are going to be down the road. I'll worry
Yeah,
about that
whatever.
later. And then,
cares?
you know what? Whatever the side effects are, I'm sure we'll have another drug that will
Right.
fix that.
Exactly.
Also,
Yeah.
the side effects of being extremely overweight.
And if
Yeah.
it kills me, well then I'll just look skinnier in the coffin.
Yeah, it's a
I
smaller
won't
coffin.
have to get like one of those piano
Double-wide.
case
Yeah.
coffins
Right.
like they did for that dude. Remember the Hawaiian singer?
Oh,
Like
man.
that guy.
That's
Yeah.
sad.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't have to do something like that.
Right.
I know. Don't you want to look good in eternal rest?
That's
Thank
right.
you.
I think you did.
Put you in one of those glass boxes.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We got some more Woody Show coming up for you next. Hang on.
I'm not wearing a helmet.
Not going to wear a helmet.
No, like straight up. Yeah. You guys are idiots. The Woody Show. We'll be right back. Alt 98.7. LA's new alternative.